Hi everyone, this is Becky with Scholarly Marketing, and today I want to show you how you can edit an inactive smart plan. So if a smart plan is inactive, meaning you don't have any contacts added to the smart plan, you can fully edit the content and workflow of that smart plan. So you can add and remove steps, edit the name, email and text content, and task details. So if a smart plan is active, meaning it does have some contacts on it, you can't edit quite as much, but we do have a tip video that covers how you can make those edits to an active smart plan, what you can do on those smart plans. So feel free to check that out. But we are going to go ahead and jump in. First thing we're going to do is we are going to log into command, which is agent.kw.com with our KW login credentials. And next we're going to navigate over to our Smart Plans applet. Our Smart Plans applet is going to be this square with the list and the gear. So we're going to click on that. Give it a second to load. But once we're in here, we're able to see our smart plans that are in our library currently. And we can see this one right here has a number 9 and an eyeball next to it. That means we have 9 contacts on this smart plan, and it means that it is an active smart plan. Now we can see a lot of these other ones don't have a number or an eye. That means that they are inactive and we are able to do some more editing to them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this one down here just because that's the one I want to edit today. And I'm going to click the pencil icon. And that's going to bring us straight to our Smart Plan editor. So the first thing we want to take a look at editing is these add trigger tags, which are going to allow us to add a contact when they are tagged with a certain tag. It's going to be going forward. So any leader contact that already has that tag won't be automatically added to the smart plan. But if we click add trigger tags, we can choose one that we want to do. So we can say, we'll just go with this tag right here. And so basically in the future, moving forward, any contacts or leads that are tagged with demo 123, they're going to be automatically added to this smart plan. We also have the option to remove the contact automatically when they reply to an email or a text from the smart plan. You won't get a notification on them being removed, but you will get a notification in your command that they've replied, and that'll kind of just give you a heads up. That way you know that they have been removed from that smart plan. We can add contacts to it right here, but we can also go ahead and edit this smart plan name if we'd like. We'll do that. Actually, we'll put those together so it looks like our tag that we have here, and we'll go save name. And so it'll automatically update that smart plan name. So now we have some other options for editing. We can add days to this. So we want to wait a day. We can change these delays. So now this smart plan is 5 days long, and on day 1, they'll be added to the smart plan. On day 5, we have the option to add some tasks. So this is something you can't do when a smart plan is active, but you can do it when it's inactive. That way it's not changing it up on someone who is currently on the smart plan. So we're going to go ahead and say, make a call right here. We can add some information here. We'll say, we can enter a description here. We have up to 3,000 characters. So if we want to add a small little script or something like that, this is going to pop up as a task on our command. So we'll get to take a look at that. I'm going to say add step. We can also add another day if we want. Say we want to send an email, drag and drop that step over there. We can change the type of email, the subject line, and the email content. So we can go through and make those edits in here. So basically we can just recreate this whole smart plan. There's a lot of edits that we can make in here. So if we say subject, we'll go through and our email content, you can say, then we can go ahead and add that step. So basically we can go through and edit any of these. If we already had an email or a text step on this smart plan, we would be able to edit that content. Basically we can move all of this around. We can drag this down here. We can drag this up here. So we can just make as many edits as we want to this. There's a bunch of different steps we can add. So we can create a task, make a call, send an email, send a text, or add them to another smart plan if we want. If we already had this add to smart plan, we would be able to go in and edit that. So there's a bunch of different options that we can do for creating the smart plan, editing the smart plan, as long as there are not contacts already on it. We do have a tip video as well that covers how to deactivate a smart plan. So basically how to remove those contacts from the smart plan, which would allow you to make those edits if you wanted. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Save Plan now that we've made our edits in here. Once that's saved, we're going to close out. And we'll see right here, we can see that smart plan. We can see that the duration is longer, it has more touches to it. So we can see that that was edited. We can expand that, scroll down and see those changes that we made. So that gives you an idea of how you can edit an inactive smart plan. And as I did mention, the notification for emails or text replies you get, you'll want to check this notification bell up here. And right here is where you would see new replies to your emails or texts sent out through your smart plans. So if you have any questions or run into any problems or anything, please feel free to reach out to us. Our email is support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we are happy to help out.